Hello everybody, it's Jennifer with creativecricketdesigns.blogspot.com, and today we're going to be working with a file from Scraptastical and I'm using it as a GSD file in my Silhouette Cameo. So we're going to go ahead and get started. What we're going to be working with is, this is some cardstock that I got at Joann's Open Stock. Is this pattern, like picnic paper pattern. And then what I'm going to be doing is putting on these red polka dotted papers. And this is from the All Season stack. Let me see what the brand name is on that. Oh, bless me. It's by Recollections. It's an All Season stack. And it's actually... Excuse me. Oh my goodness. It's from the Christmas part of that stack. And then what I'm using is I'm using my zip dry glue to adhere everything together. That way I can move it around so that it's lined up perfectly. Because I'm sure some of you have noticed that when I am putting my layouts together, they're kind of cattywampus or not even. And that's because my glue doesn't allow me to work. You know, when I'm using my Scotch ATG gun, you know, I can't peel off my paper and then start over. So I've got to work with what I have. So to help me make stuff a little bit more even, I've decided to just use my zip dry glue because I can move and maneuver it around once I have it adhered. Okay. So then my green is actually cut. The gingham is cut at, on one end it is 11 3/4, and on the other end it is 11 7/8, I believe. Because I'm doing a double page layout, and when you put the pieces together, you want the seam in the middle to match so that you have a perfect border around your page. So that's how I'm starting it out. Then I have this gingham ribbon that I'm going to also glue onto my page using the zip dry glue. And I'm just putting a layer of glue on there. Hopefully it'll flip, yeah, there. And this is going to allow me to maneuver my piece of ribbon where I need it to go as well. Makes it a lot easier to work with. Okay. So I'm just going to lay it on here, and then I'm just going to push it straight to where I want it to be. And then I will just cut off the excess that I don't need. And when gluing this down, you want to try not to get a big clump of glue. Ooh. Like I did in a couple of spots. Just keep running it right off. Let me get all the gunk gets on here. It's zip dry, so it does dry fast, and it doesn't like to be uncovered, and then you get a bunch of goop at the end. But you can just wipe it off and then keep going. Okay, so I got that one. So we're just gonna put it on our page, line it up on our grid here with the gingham. Okay. And it's not perfectly straight, but it's workable. Okay, and then we're going to grab our ribbon scissors, and we're going to flip it over and cut the excess off. Get that off my mat so it stays on there. Okay. Try not to cut the paper. And then just take your pieces and throw them in the garbage. So don't need them anymore. And then I've already done the right side of the page, so I'm going to go ahead and lay this down. so that I can line them up together and get them to the closest that I possibly can. Okay. I know it's hard for me to do these videos with the double page layouts, but one of my viewers, wanted me to show this. I did a sneak peek of it on my Facebook page and she wanted a video of it. Okay, so now that we have it adhered, I'm just going to cover my glue for a minute or two here. And I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm working with the Beary Sweet Kids file from, I know I said Scraptastical Kreations, but I don't think I told you the file we were working with. Sorry about that. Okay, so then what I did is on the file, when you download it or whatever, you're going to hit, pieces that look like this. And then this is going to come with 2 strawberries. Okay, so what I did is I glued a bunch of these, I think 4 of these together. Come here, okay. I just glued them together like this, where the ends meet. And then I just put strawberries here and there to cover it, okay? And I've already attached it just because it was easier that way. Otherwise, oh my lord, it's not. And so it's easier and more or less time consuming, so I just went ahead, adhered the vines together and the strawberries to cover it up. I used Peachy Keen stamps. The 2 sets I used are the Simple Sally Face Assortment PK 531 and the Everyday Character Face Assortment PK 490. And I just took some of the faces off of there to put on my strawberries. So I'm going to go ahead and get this lined up and then attach the second one. So this is going to go all the way across the top of my layout. And then we're going to have to cut it in the middle somehow. Okay. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to get this side down. So I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to use my zip dry glue once again. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on the back of where the strawberries are. And hopefully that will secure it enough to hold it down. And I'll just put some on the ends. Okay, and then where's my cover? Put my cover on real quick so it doesn't gunk up on me. And then I'm going to grab it and flip it over. And adhere it down. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move it aside. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other page. I'm going to line it up with our other page because we're going to put a strawberry right here, and then we're going to end up cutting it in half, but we want it to line up fairly even, okay? So what we'll do is we'll put our strawberry on there, and then like I said, we'll have to cut it to get it to fit. I'm trying to think if we should, I think we're going to attach it on the right side. Try to move this over here. Let's see. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip it. First I need to get my scissors. Oh. Sorry guys. I'm gonna put it, glue this down somewhere. I'm gonna glue down this side a little bit more so it's more secure when I cut it, so I'm not taking too much off of it. Okay. And then we'll cut it off, and then it doesn't matter because the strawberry will cover it on the other side. So go ahead, disregard that piece. Then we're going to adhere our strawberry. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it so that the stem, most of it's on the right side of the page. Okay. Just like that. Okay. And then once again, you're going to flip it over. Follow the line of your page and cut it. Flip it back. Oh, that's ribbon is going to be there, but okay. Then you have your little piece to your strawberry. Uh-oh, I lost the green stem as well. Oh, that wasn't on my plan. So then what we're going to do is I'm just going to grab my zip dry glue. Oops. Adhere the strawberry back on there. I don't know. No. That wasn't supposed to happen, guys. On the bottom now, down here, we have our saying, or our title for our page, which is the Beary Sweet Kids. And then we need some foam squares. Okay. These are going to go right down on our page. And I have 2 more strawberries for each side for the bottom. And another vine. Okay. So they're going to be like that. And I don't know if I will actually, I'm not going to pop them up. I think they'll look fine actually just adhered. Okay, so there's one, and there's another one. And I'm just repeating it over on the other side. And then here's another one of those vines with 2 strawberries on it. And that's going to go right here in the middle of my page. And I'm just going to adhere this straight down as well. Okay. And then I'll pop up my title. So I gotta put some dimension in here somewhere. And on the title, just to let you know, there is no, the white part that you see is not in the original title. I just created it by doing a right click, select offset, and then in the toolbar menu to the right, you can change it to an inset so that your making it smaller on the inside of your shadow. So instead of having a shadow, you have it on the, I don't know what you would call it, but it's an inset. So instead of it being white around the green, it's white inside the green. I didn't like the spacing between it, so I just added that because I blew it up bigger than what it was in the file to fit my layout, and I just thought it was too much green showing through, so I added some white because my layout is placed on white cardstock. Okay, so we have that, and then I have 4.5 by 4.5 photo mats. Okay, and they're gonna go, I have another bear, and they're gonna go like that. And then I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put my bears, because I actually have bears too. Here they are. Just do something like this. That's cute. Okay, so we know where they're gonna go. So then we're gonna go ahead and take our ATG, and we're going to adhere our photo mats. And then I just stuck with the ribbon that I used on my layout and then wrapped it on my photo mats. Now I have a missing hand. Okay. I'm going to put that on real quick before I forget and lose it. And I just put adhesive towards the bottom so it sticks to the photo mat instead of adhering it to the cardstock or this gingham stuff. Okay. So we got our photo mats opposite of each other, and then we have our bears. I should have tilted that a little bit more. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and put these on pop dots. Or foam squares. Okay. He's right there, and then we have our precious girl. Sorry you can't see it way over here. That's why I really don't like doing double page layouts on the video, because I can't get the right angle. There she is on this one, and then he's on this side. Okay. I have a few buttons on here, some blue buttons that I was thinking about putting on here as well. But I'm not exactly sure, but you know me, I'll have photos at the end for you to see the finished layout, and I'm going to fix that strawberry. So I thank you very much for watching and hope you had a wonderful day.